This is the year 3200. It's the final round of the qualification of the Grand AI Tournament. Let's have a look how the power is currently, and then after that the complete scores are and who has qualified. Number 1 with 10 points at the moment, the Viseric Order. Then the Strigoi Empire with 9 points. The Southern Entity with 8 points. A Central Construction Unit with 7 points. The Tarth Enurum with 6 points. The Matresius Alliance with 5 points. The Total Council of Cracks with 4 points. The Jiranshu Nation with 3 points. The Imperium of Vitruvia with 2 points only. Crazy. The Pricky Democratic States with 1 point. The Athanabian Galactic Polity with 0 points. Wow, there are death merchants? What? What's going on there? Well, what's going on is there is that final big war that might have decided the galaxy. But the Viseric Order up against the Strigoi Empire and Tarth Enurum will probably have a tough time. Still though, let's continue to the overall scoreboard. Who has qualified for the grand final in Galaxy number 1? First and qualified for the grand final with a near perfect score of 96 out of 100 possible points is the Strigoi Empire. Congratulations! Then we have the Central Construction Unit with an excellent 81 points, from 74 to 81. We have the Southern Entity from 70 to very good 78 points. The Viseric Order from 67 to 77 points. They gave full speed, but it didn't work out in the end. Then we have Tarth Enurum from 52 to 58 points. The Eternal Council of Cracks from 45 to 49 points and 6. 7th, the Imperium of Vitruvia from 44 to 46 points. And in the distant stars, we have 8th, the Imperial Ildar with 16 points. 9th, the Tribes of Volga with 14 points. 10th, the United Republic of Systems that had survived so long with so little score. And next Colonel, I don't know. Was it still relevant? I don't know. All that I do know is thank you for the participation, all participants of Galaxy number 1. You have been heroes exposing your empires to the cold and merciless space, to randomness that you cannot foresee. But still, I think we've got something we can build on, and a very valuable and proud survivor of the first galaxy that will be strong in the final. So, let's continue and see how galaxy number 2 worked out. So, as you may remember from the 400 years video, the Harbinger replicators won this galaxy after a slight controversy with a perfect 100 points. I'll read the point scores to you, just so that you still know. Second was the EUIAO Triad with second was the Nanibot-Beta.exe with 84 points. Third, the EUIAO Triad with 80 points. Fourth, the UEU Union of Irenic Perfection with 73 points. And fifth, the Party POS with 60 points. Sixth, the Commonwealth of Phoenician Planets with 11 points only. Yeah, that was the rampage of the Harbingers and the Nanobots that bonded together. And 8 points following is the Hunger on rank number 6. Yeah, 6. And then we had the True Sith Empire with 6 points on rank number 7. Rank number 8 was 4 points for the Dionar Horde. And rank number 8 was the United Skelzion Conglomerate with only 3 points. And this rampage left our unfortunate starters, probably a very unlucky starting position, the Human Autocracy, with 0 points, and the Raltec Council with only 0 points, also at the end of the scoreboard. So the Harbinger Replicators qualified there, clearly, without a doubt. Let's go to galaxy number 3. I know I will forget this sometimes, but again, thank you for your great participation. Qualified is the Baderian Empire, from 80 to 90 points, overtaking the Kingdom of Metlon in the last section of this. Second, the Kingdom of Metlon, from 80 to 89 points. Third, the Empire of Cyronia, from 76 to 84 points. Fourth, the Technocracy of Oros, from 67 to 74 points. Fifth, Claptrap, come on minion, Andiamo, from 57 to 63 points. Sixth, the QD Consciousness, from 43 to 47 points. Seventh, the Darth Quack Empire, from 32 to 37 points. Eighth, the Eric Evine Annihilators, with 8 points. Ninth, the Sacred Leon the Peacock Empire, with 5 points. And 10th, the Horde, with also 5 points. And wow, thank you. And let's continue to galaxy number 4. Sure. In the really interesting galaxy number 4, we had a win of the whole beneficial alliance by controlling most of the habitable planets, leading to a win of the great Idarian Empire. So, I'll just tell you the point scores. It was at the 500 years video if you want the detailed point scores. First we have the Idarian Empire with 98 points in the end after the scoring system. And second, the Sibling Supervisors with 79 points. Third, with 77 points, the United Prosnakan State. Then fourth with 69 points, the Galactic Hoggart Empire. Fifth with 64 points, the Miravandia Empire. And sixth with 39 points, the Pax Nutriki ad Lucem Magnum. Seventh with 23 points, surviving till the end, the Philic Syshard. Eighth with 21 points, not surviving till the end, the Republic of New Trisclaria. And eighth, the Shadow Raven Alliance, also surviving until the end with 15 points. Then ninth, Get Off My Lawn with 14 points, also not surviving until the end. 10th, the Raven Host. Yeah, that somehow transformed into the Shadow Raven Alliance and split up in all kinds of things. With 8 points, not surviving until the end. It went into another thing. And then last, the Republic of Trust with 2 points, surviving until the end, with mostly 0 points because so far down. Congratulations to the Idarian Empire and all participants for their honorable and great participation. So let's continue to galaxy number 5, where there's still motion. The great galaxy number 5, thank you for your participation. We will have something special here, as you will see later. Now let's look who's leading at the moment. It's still the powerful Raxian Swarm with 10 points. Then comes the Consciousness with 9 points, following the Imperium of Anaturians with 8 points, the Syungestalt with 7 points, the Kettling Star Pack with 6 points, and the Cryptodrian Empire with 5 points. Now let's continue the overall point scores for the surprise. So galaxy number 5, first and second. The consciousness from 83 to 92 points and the Raxian swarm from 82 to 92 points. More to that later. Third, the Schöngestalt from 76 to 83 points. Fourth, the Imperium of Anaturians from 57 to 65 points. Fifth, the Kettling Star Pack from 57 to 63 points. Sixth, the Cryptodrian Empire from 46 to 51 points. And in the distant stars, 7th, the Sacrosanct Xano Imperium with 35 points. 8th, the Prigigiti with 18 points. 9th, the Society of the Ancients with 8 points. 10th, Renarian Directorate with 8 points. 11th, Anaturium Consortium with 3 points. And 12th, the Sim Hierarchy. So, what are we gonna do? We're gonna do a bloody playoff. I think I'll broadcast that also live. It will be the consciousness against the Raxian swarm, and whoever wins, well, gets the spot. It's just like that. We'll have it run live and in a small, tiny galaxy maybe, so that it doesn't cost us tons of time and you don't have to wait for days for the result. I think both are exceptional empires that have proven, I mean, with both at 92 points, it's crazy good how well they have performed. They are both ravenous swarms, so we will see a decision. Let's continue now to the galaxy number 6. Galaxy 6, it looks so balanced, hence we've got to somehow, miraculously, I think we might have a clear winner, but let's have a look who's on top at the moment. We have Panaxala, Pencamiento with 10 points, the United Corporation Front with 9 points, Holy Kayon with 8 points, the Platypus Orthodoxy with 7 points, and the Seklokar Shinnites still hanging on with their 6 points. Oh my god, they even have Transvaldari, whatever that means. 10 Seklokar are there. Are there more Seklokar? I'm not really sure. They're super platypuses. No, but the Seklokar, the elite of the tortoises, they have hibernated, probably. They have withstood everyone else. At least their destruction. They're like the tortoises of Galapagos. Well, congratulations to Panaxala, Pencamiento, and all other participants, because you'll see shortly how the scoreboard is. It's not surprising. Well, it wasn't before this round, but it might be interesting for you. It's so lonely at the top for Panaxala, Pencamiento with near perfect from 87 to 97 points. Whoa, congratulations again, and to all the others who made these interesting empires. Second is the United Corporation Front from 74 to 83 points. Third, the Platypus Orthodoxy from 72 to 79 points. Fourth, the Holy Kayon from 67 to 75 points. Very close call. Fifth, the Seklokar Shinnites still hanging on, 40 to 46 points. In the distant stars we have number 6, the Shadowborn of Dora with 34 points. 7th, the Valdara Authority with 25 points. 8th, the Caladian Dominion with 10 points. 9th, the Wool Eradicators with 6 points. And 10th, the Sir Collective with 2 points. In galaxy number 7 there's still a lot in motion, but seemingly the Great Triple Aggregate has this in the bag, or has it? The Flood Infestation is massive now. Let's have a look how the power is at the moment, and look at that. They haven't gotten to the Forgotten Sector. My god. Now let's have a look. 10 points at the moment, the Flood Infestation. 9 points, the Galactic Erelka Mining Coalition. 8 points, the Great Triple Aggregate. 7 points, the Sonveria Imperium. 6 points, the Strange Sidran Savants. 5 points. The Centauri autocracy? What? Yeah. A split off of the House Lichero with 5 points. And the Canterbot experiment. Wow, reduced to near nothing. With 4 points. Wow, that's crazy. And 3 points for the Centauri battle clans. Also a split off of the House Lichero. What crazy things happened there in the end. It's overwhelming. Well, let's have a look at the overall point scores. Wow, that's really, really surprising. So really the great triple aggregate has it in the bag. Congratulations to them and to all the other participants. Great triple aggregate has won Galaxy number 7 from 82 to 90 points. A very good score over the 1000 years. Second is the Galactic Aralka Mining Corporation from 75 to 84 points, and the Red Hot Flood Infestation didn't make it to the top spot, but very closely. They have left behind a lot now. From 67 to 77 points, 10 points more. Most powerful at the moment. Fourth, the House Lichero, nearly down to 4 planets now, from 71 to 75 points. Fourth and fifth, the Canterbot experiment, down to 1 planet only, from 63 to 66 points. Sixth, the Sonvera Imperium, also still existing, a little bit more planets, from 42 to 49 points. Then in the distant stars we have 7th, the Covenant of Ra with 31 points, 8th, the Holy Mantis Works with 23 points, and 9th, the Papal Stars with 8 points, and 10th, the really unlucky Fast and the Furious with 1 point. Let's continue to Galaxy number 8 shortly. And by controlling most habitable planets, the Xentech Empire has won the Galaxy number 8 after 300 years already. Let's have a look at this. Wow, another devouring swarm, showing everyone who is boss. Now, the point scores in the end, after the method I used, were the Xentech Empire after 300 years winning with perfect 100 score. Then we have the Yuri Confederation, second with 90 points. And third, the Nurian Mercantile Union with 78 points. Fourth, the Immanuel Crab Hive, have a guess, with 72 points. And then we have the Astral Covenant, number 5, with 58 points. Sixth, the Terran Imperium with 48 points. 7th, the Ulfgar Battle Clans with 42 points. 8th, the Great Orlok Commonwealth with 28 points. 9th, the Chokchi Conspiracy with 5 points. And yeah, sharing and unfortunately victims of the Xentech Empire right at the start with 0 points, the Sticks and Tooth Factory and the Wave. Woo. That was a ride for the Xentech Empire. I'm really curious how it performs in the final. So let's go to Galaxy number 9. What's gonna be decided there? Welcome to the final Galaxy number 9. Where the network guardians dominate, but they are not user created. So, let's see what the points are in this round. What's the power? The network guardians on top with 10 points. Skivin Star Empire there with 9 points. Procavia Capensis Assembly with 8 points. The Earth Custodianship with 7 points. The Healing Church 6 points. Then the Marian Citizen Commonwealth. with 5 points. Then the Synthoid Collectors with 4 points. The high plumage down with 3 points only, in spite of their planets. Grogna-Ploran citizen state with 2 points. The protective Hakonian compact with 1 point. The Waffenpack of Aruda, no points this round. The United Lumenwood Superior Council. Now they had the council, and now they have the Superior Council, because they are superior now. There you go. What does that mean? Lumenwood Superiors are psionic too. Okay, and the Hakonian state with also 0 points. Whoa, the Golden Concord is really big. Ooh, I don't know. Crazy things happening. I'm really not sure if this is all correct, but the top 3 for empires are most certainly very, very correct. And who will qualify? And in the final galaxy, yeah, the Skivan Star Empire will qualify. Why? The Procavia Capensis assembly was one of my own. The Network Guardians spawned spontaneously and took over that galaxy. But it's about you. It's about the subscribers, about the viewers that sent in the empires. And because of that, the Skivan Star Empire qualifies with 77 points. So, first, Network Guardians from 82 to 92 points. Then second, Procavia Capensis Assembly from 74 to 82 points. Third was the Skivan Star Empire from 68 to 77 points. Very strong at the end too, at the second of the power score. So definitely an honorable winner. Thank you to all the others too. Because fourth, the Healing Church, also very good from 60 to 66 points. Nice Cthulhu references. Fifth, the High Plumage from 56 to 59 points. Strangely, because they still have tons of planets. Sixth, the Earth Custodianship from 47 to 53 points. Seventh, the Waffenpack of Aruda from 35 points to another 35 points, but still they have a lot of planets, so I don't know what's going on there. Eighth, the Grogna-Ploran Commonwealth from 26 to 28 points. Ninth, the unfortunate Star Empire of Valhalla that once led the galaxy. Number 9. 10th, the Waffenpack of Taraska with 5 points. And 11th, the Skivan Independent Union. So, final words. My, what great stories could have been written there if we had looked a little bit more closely. It's impossible though. With this amount of power battling it out, it's a crazy project. And you have been great to participate in it. With also your crazy dedication to somehow background stories I couldn't believe, to that attention to detail, to that dedication also to the videos, because some things I wouldn't have noticed without you. Corrected, optimized. All these kinds of things I'm very thankful for. I'm very thankful for this experience. It was a little bit tough at the start. Riddled by a lot of bugs, by crashes, by everything. It just didn't work at all. And I needed to find a format that worked. And now we're finally at the stage where we can run the final rounds, and I think I'll upgrade it to version 2.1.4 and see there is even a little bit more improved AI that will battle it out. We will have the final clash deciding between two empires that will be live, and after that we'll have the 10 participants for the grand final. So there's that. On second thought, I think I'll just make a short time lapse of the knockout round for that galaxy where we had two similar point participants. So that said, 1,000 years, 1 millennium. So we have the millennial heroes so to say. And these heroes, what do they consist of? If you look at it, and there will probably be some viewers and subscribers that will be more accurate than me, it's a bloody bunch. It's a lot of ravenous hives. It's empires that are strong at war mainly, but not only. And we will see who prevails in the final. Who will be the one that beats them all, or who maybe will form a federation that will outmaneuver the raw and brute force of the ravenous hives and their killer instincts. So, thank you for watching. I'm looking forward to the grand final and to the knockout round 2. So, the grand final will be broadcasted live. Probably every, I don't know, second or third day I'll let it run. I have always some things to do, and I will be there, but I won't be commenting because it's an awful lot of time, and a lot of time really, especially at the start or at some points in the middle where there's some stagnancy somehow, nothing might happen. Or not much might happen, so it's more like a lounge where you have it on, like on the side. You join it on the side as a viewer, and you look in from time to time. That's rather the idea. You will have a chat. I'll probably have it on on Twitch and maybe also on YouTube, both. And I'll of course also record it, so we have a time lapse at the end. But the idea is that you have some kind of a hangout. You can also have the hangout in the Discord that I'll link then there. But the idea is you can have a hangout there and from time to time just watch in and look at the standings and maybe leave a comment and things like that. We'll see how many people are really watching. I'll give you dates when it will run, but I cannot really say it exactly because of all the family matters I have. So I cannot say I'm there at 10 p.m. That's just not possible with 3 little kids. It's another kind of life then. When I was single, I could say, hey, there's 5 hours blocked for this and that. That's just not possible anymore. So, and it won't be for the foreseeable future of at least 2 or 3 years. So, I'll just say it will probably mostly start at the usual German time, around 10 or 9 or 11 p.m. Probably 10 p.m. is something where it will start, and then it will run for around 2 to 3 hours, and we'll see where we'll come then. It will be probably the map shown only, like in this form. So you can look at everything, and it will be in the resolution of 1080p, because more is probably not good, and probably not many people would watch it then in a higher resolution. It's also not necessary, because you mainly see the map and you see some fleets moving around sometimes, like this if you zoom in a little bit more, but I doubt we'll have that. So you'll have these blobs that are I mean, you know the time lapses. It will be like a very, very slow time lapse. And in the end, I'll also make a time lapse video, but it will be the first one, so it could be a longer time until I get to it. And it's also more of a recap. It's more of a historical document. I will not let the actual episodes that I broadcast live, I will not collect them or bring them out there. They will be They will be private. People who watch them on YouTube will probably get a link where they can rewatch that thing for a while, for a couple of hours, I think 1 day or something. But in the end, it's about the live thing, and the recap and the full thing will be in a time lapse at the end where I cut together that whole footage, and we'll see if it will end and when it will end, but I'll certainly let it run for quite a while. And if it doesn't develop quickly, which I doubt because we have very bloodthirsty empires, so if it doesn't develop, then we might have another time limit, but I doubt we will need that. So thank you for watching and happy gaming to you. This is Immanuel Khan signing out. I'm looking forward to show you the development of the grand final with the champions of this patch and in these galaxies. And of course, one must say there's also some randomness to it with the starting positions. So if your empire didn't make it to the top spot, remember there's a lot that can happen in events and in the starting position and in the neighbors. That's just something that adds a lot of randomness to it. I've disabled the crisis, but the randomness is there. Your empire probably did very well if it went out very early on to the distant stars, so to say. Don't feel bad about it. I mean, there's a reason I've had 3 nominations for everyone because of these things. And if your empire is in one of the top spots or in the top spot, then be proud. It's an accomplishment. It's not only randomness, no. I mean, if you fall out of this, there is some kind of randomness to it. But if one of your empires makes it to the top spot is not that much random. It's really, I have had some tests, and some empires were really consistently running for the top spots, among them the qualified Strigoi Empire. So there's something to it. If you have one of your empires in the top spot, it's a very good empire. At least for the AI. No, it will also be a great empire for the player. So I'm really looking forward to the grand final. And now I'll shut up because I've already talked too much, I feel. I wish you a very great time. The final will start soon after the knockout round. And yeah, have a great time until then, and happy gaming. This is Immanuel Khan signing out.